Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry that I haven't been uploading lately. I just haven't really had time since school just started back up. And yeah, I guess I'm sorry for not uploading. But yeah, so today we will be working on how to make a HWID hardware ID whitelist for your Roblox exploit, which basically means that it locks a script to a certain computer. If you run the whitelist, for an example, on your 2007 Dell laptop, it will get the hardware ID, which is something each individual computer has. It's like a name for it, and every computer's name is different. So if you attempted to if you whitelisted that 2007 Dell laptop, it would only work on that laptop. Not if you tried it on your new computer, it wouldn't work as it does not have the same hardware ID. So you can basically whitelist a computer and make the script only work on that computer, meaning that you whitelist that computer. So the script will not get leaked everywhere and it will not be usable. And yeah, so that's what we will be going over today. So I don't think I'm going to be cutting today in the footage, to be honest, because that would be confusing, because this is kind of like a long process to go through. But I'm pretty sure there is a simple way to get the hardware ID off using a Roblox script. Let me just test something. I'm pretty sure you could do print game colon get service. Wait, yeah, let me do it in here. Print game colon get service. Then get client ID. I'm pretty sure this gets the hardware ID. Well, I'm not completely sure. Else I do know another method. Yeah, this does get the hardware ID. So you can this is going to be the hardware ID of my computer I'm currently on. Yeah. So we want to copy the hardware ID, and then here Synapse has a very smart function called set clipboard, and then you can do that, then you can execute it and it will be copied to your clipboard. So now you're going to make something that's kind of advanced, what you can call it. You want to start a GitHub. It doesn't necessarily have to be a GitHub account. You just, like, it could be GitHub or Pastebin. You can do on both. Why is GitHub taking so long to load? Let me. That's kind of weird. That's very odd. Then we do it on Pastebin. I have an account called SanderHub. That was a project I made with my friend. Yeah. So you want to put in the okay. So here is going to be like your whitelist place. You're going to call this paste like return, and then you want it to return a table of string values, which is hardware IDs. If you want to, this is my hardware ID, so I whitelist this certain computer I'm on right now. If you want to add more, you can just add comma and then again, and then again. But I'm just gonna do it like this. So you want to have it like this. Make sure it's exactly like this and nothing else. Then you just wanna name it HWI whitelists, then create new paste. Then you should have this, right? So now you want to get this as a load string. I'm just going to use this as an example. Put this in here. Oh, oops. You wanna put in raw up here, and then you wanna have it like this. You wanna put /raw up here. It's very important because then you get the raw data, which is very important. You don't want to be getting like Pastebin API tools within your HWID able completely error and it will not work. So now we need to find this as a variable because it returns a table. So now we can print HWID table. Pretty sure this will print the table name or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Table hex value. I don't know what it is, but I think that's what it is. But now you want to loop through the values in the table for IV, for index value in pairs, and then the HWID table. I'm gonna just put this in here because it's very nice to program in here. And then print v, this will print all the values in the table, one after one. Then you will notice that it prints the HWID I put in. That's pretty smart, right? So then you can do if, and then you do up here you can make a variable. I'm gonna do this in here to be honest. Then you can type local HWID, local hardware ID equals to game : get service, and then you want to do Roblox analytics service : get client ID. This will get your hardware ID the same way we got. Yeah, this will basically get your hardware ID. And then you can do if v is equivalent to HWID, then print, and then in here you can do your code. Now you've basically made a simple whitelist. But what I do recommend is obfuscating the code. Obfuscating, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. Obfuscating, I think it basically makes your code unreadable so that you can't go in here and take a look at your database full of hardware IDs. Yes. Now I will do print. Now I'm gonna make an example right here. I'm just gonna make a script. Yeah, what will we make a script? We'll make a script that let's now just make a script called loading script. Not actually gonna load any script, but this will work if the check passed and the whitelist works. So you ready? Okay, that's kind of awkward. If value equals oh wait, what did I do something wrong? Huh, that is kind of odd. The fact that it doesn't load. It could be paste bin. Wait, let me try print v and then print HWID. Let me delete this. Oh, and all of a sudden it just won't print anything. Wow, that's very nice. I think I did an error. Let me try something right here. Let me look it up on the dev forum. Get client ID. Oh my god. That's no help. How wonderful, am I right? Can I even print my print HWID table? So I'm not sure if the site is just being really slow right now and it does not want to load my requests. Or hello? What if I delete this? Okay, so now we know that there is an error in this, but I don't know what the error is as I don't see it. Don't get client ID. I don't see the error. Oh, I accidentally put a D right here. Make sure to not do that mistake. Get client ID, and then you want to do if the is equivalent to HWID, meaning if the check passed, if the check in the table in here, if this is equals to the client, the hardware ID that the guy executing the script's hardware ID is, then it will pass. And then print hardware ID passed. You can load the script now, and then you can do whatever script you want. As I was saying before, I do highly recommend obfuscating this code, as people will be able to go ahead and see all your hardware IDs, and if you're making like a secret database, that could be a critical security vulnerability. Yeah, so that is basically it and how you will do it. As you can see, it passed. Let me execute it. Hardware ID passed. You can load the script now. Then you could do like a simple script like ing.players.local player.character.humanoid walk speed equals to 50, and then you can see the script loaded. But now I do not have a virtual machine set up, so you can try testing it on other client, but it will not work. So the last thing I will be showing you guys is how to set up. Oops. Let me just leave a server right here, and then join a server and this discord.gg/moonsec. In here there is a very good obfuscator which you need to get access to. We can do it in let me see, there is somewhere that plus obfuscate. Then you want to do roadblocks, and then string encryption, and then you want to upload the file. So you want to go in File Explorer. Don't mind all this. This is a very pro picture. Fat woman. I did not mean to say. Okay, so you want to make a new text document called script or whatever, it doesn't matter. Then you can go in and paste the hardware ID, the whitelist thing. This is going to be the main code, and down here, of course, you want to put your script, like your hub or whatever, and then you can save. Then you post a file out here. Now, of course, I do recommend DMing the bot and doing this. Why can I not? Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta DM it and then plus, you can see I've done it before, plus obfuscate, and then roadblocks, then string encryption, and then upload it, then da. This won't take too long. You get a very, very good obfuscated version. You download it. Then you can go in your Roblox client, and then it should print. As you can see, it prints when you execute, and the this does not matter. But as you can see, now your code is securely obfuscated. You have a hardware ID, and there's absolutely zero vulnerabilities to your whitelist system, and it's completely safe, undetectable, has a very nice security, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.